Have you ever felt that burning rage inside you? That moment when your heart pounds, your hands shake, and your mind screams for release? Most people will tell you to calm down, to suppress it. But what if I told you that anger is not your enemy? What if anger is the fuel that could drive you toward success? The difference between failure and greatness isn't the presence of anger, it's how you use it. Anger is not a flaw, it's a survival mechanism. When you get angry, your brain activates the amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for emotional processing. In response, your body releases a surge of adrenaline and cortisol, stress hormones that sharpen your focus, increase your strength, and heighten your senses. Your heart rate increases, your muscles tighten, your brain shifts into fight or flight mode. This is why you feel that rush, that trembling feeling in your hands. Your body is preparing for combat. But here's the thing, anger isn't just about survival anymore. We're not running from predators in the wild, but our brains haven't evolved past this primal response. That's why we lash out, yell, break things, lose control. But what if, instead of reacting, you could redirect that energy? Not into destruction, but into progress. Think about it. Anger is energy. It's raw, untamed power. Most people waste it, punching walls, screaming into pillows, or letting it boil inside until it explodes. But the most successful people in the world don't avoid anger. They harness it. Controlled anger enhances focus, increases risk-taking behavior, and improves performance under pressure. Athletes, entrepreneurs, leaders, they all know how to turn anger into fuel. Michael Jordan once said that every time someone doubted him, insulted him, he used it as fuel. He didn't suppress the anger. He held on to it, let it burn, and then used it to push harder in practice. Every championship he won was fueled by the people who said he couldn't do it. Steve Jobs was the same way. His anger toward mediocrity and incompetence drove him to create products that changed the world. When his team didn't meet expectations, he didn't hold back. But that intensity led to innovation. Even Thomas Edison was known for his short temper. When his experiments failed, he didn't walk away. He channeled the frustration into relentless problem solving, working harder, longer, smarter. Anger, when harnessed, creates momentum. But why does anger work like this? It's because anger is rooted in deep emotional pain. It's not just about the moment, it's about every moment before it. Anger is often a cover for deeper emotions: fear, of failure, of rejection, of weakness, insecurity, when you feel disrespected or overlooked, frustration, when the world isn't working the way you want it to. When you feel angry, your brain isn't just reacting to the present, it's digging into every memory of failure, disrespect, and pain. It's not just the person in front of you, it's the years of feeling underestimated. That's why anger feels so intense. It's layered with history, with every moment you were overlooked, underestimated, or mistreated. But here's the truth. Anger isn't weakness. It's unprocessed pain. And pain can be transformed into strength. Here's how it works. Anger lights up the brain's reward center. When you act on anger, your brain gives you a dopamine hit. That's why punching a wall or yelling feels momentarily satisfying. But that's short-term relief, not long-term progress. The trick is not to suppress the anger, but to hold on to it. Don't let it explode. Let it burn slow. Anger sharpens your focus. It makes you alert. It makes you determined. That's why athletes and fighters perform better when they're pissed off. They're locked in. But there's a fine line. Letting anger control you leads to reckless decisions. But when you control the anger, it becomes an engine. Imagine being on the brink of losing it, and instead of lashing out, you redirect it into action. That's when anger becomes a weapon. So how do you control it? How do you turn anger from a destructive force into a productive one? Step 1, pause before reacting. When you feel anger building, stop. Take 10 seconds. Breathe. This gives your prefrontal cortex, the logical part of your brain, time to override the emotional surge from your amygdala. Step 2, identify the source. What's triggering the anger? Is it fear of failure? Is it feeling undervalued? When you understand the root, you can control the response. Step 3. Channel the energy. If you're angry at failure, work harder. If you're angry at disrespect, improve your skills. If you're angry at rejection, build your value. Anger gives you energy. Don't waste it yelling or breaking things. Use it to fuel action, write it down, hit the gym. Stay up late working on your craft. Controlled anger is not rage. It's focus. It's determination. It's power. The greatest athletes, the most powerful leaders, they don't stay calm. They stay focused. They feel the anger. They use it. Because anger is not the enemy, it's energy. And energy, when controlled, becomes power. Let me give you an example. Muhammad Ali was hated by the media early in his career. He was called arrogant, loud, disrespectful, but he didn't get defensive. He let it fuel him. Every insult made him sharper. Every headline made him train harder. He turned anger into discipline. And when he stepped into the ring, that anger became precision and dominance. Serena Williams faced years of criticism for her aggressive style, for showing emotion on the court. But she didn't tone it down. She turned that fire into one of the greatest careers in sports history. The key isn't avoiding anger, it's mastering it. But here's the dangerous part. If you don't control anger, it controls you. Studies show that uncontrolled anger increases your risk of heart disease, weakens your immune system, and shortens your lifespan. Chronic anger keeps your body in a constant state of stress, burning through your energy, destroying your focus. That's why you need to master it. You have to hold on to the anger, but never let it boil over. Think of anger like fire. It can burn down a house, or it can power a steam engine. The difference is control. So the next time you feel that anger rise, don't push it down. Don't let it explode. Grab it, hold on to it. Let it fuel you. Use it to focus, to push harder, to prove them wrong.